pow. Beard and doop, beady pow. Right then, pop pickers. Let's check in on the audio. Chegs is in first. Kitty Cat is in as well. Richie's in. Let's check in on the audio. Chegs is in first. Kitty Cat is in as well. Yes, it's working. We've got audio. We've got folk. Welcome, Chegs, Cat, Richie. Howdy. How you doing, Cat? You all right? I hope you're good. And how is Chegs? And how is Richie? How we doing? Right, I've got a new format. Do you know, I'm always tinkering. on Jeezo It's Friday. Flatliner's in as well, bringing the scientific know-how. He's our science guy. Flatliner, the science guy, is in the house. Oh, I think I need to do me focus. Let me just get me some focus. Let me do some focus. Let me just do some like, ooh, oh, that's better. Right. Start off. Sounds okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Right. Delay down to 15 seconds. This is literally the quickest it can be. This is on low latency. It's the lowest latency. I'm just on YouTube chat. I will have to check to make sure that if people do chat on. There's Kaz saying holla. I need to check my screen. Tired Captain. Kaz, thank you for being here though. I know you're going through the mill. Right. I need to be able to check the screen for any of the X chats that come up. Can I flip between them two? Do I see that? No. I need to keep on YouTube to keep the delay down. That's the plan. That's the plan. Internet down, says somebody. Ian, Cookie Boy's in. Internet down. He's on X. So, I'm trying some new things. Right? So, yes. I've decided that, right? That Jeezo It's Friday is the cornerstone, right, of the Men Said content stable, right? It is to Jeezo to me is pouring peels of manure over Keir Starmer is to Chegs, right? So this is the big thing for me, and I've decided to come back and to really focus, right, on doing good quality shit. Right here. Even all Mark McQueen artist now, are we? Even Mark McQueen's an artist now. So yes, so I'm really gonna focus in on making Jeezo It's Friday the best possible experience it can possibly be possible. Right, that's what I'm trying to do. So. Everything looks a bit blurry on it tonight. Not sure it's at my end. Do you know what it is? No, it's my end, mate. It'll be this focus. It'll be the focus. Look at that. I can do. For some reason, mate. I'm getting adverts. Oh, I'm not getting paid. Proud of your work, says Kaz. Thank you so much. I've got to be on my toes. It's really hard for me to see X comments. YouTube's where it's at to keep it fresh and on time. But I will work it out, right? I am working out. So yeah, I'm doubling down on Jeezo. And I'm reintroducing the chapters, and I've got loads of stuff, right? I've got a first section, which is going to be called Getting Them In. Right? So I'm going to start off with Getting Them In. And I'll tell you what Getting Them In is after the intro. Getting them in! So getting them in. I'm getting them in. I'm not sponsored, right? I'm not sponsored at all, right? But this is a. I thought, you know what? On a Friday night, not everybody drinks alcoholic beverages, but a lot do. So I thought, you know what? Let's start off with cracking open a bottle, right? I've already had half a bottle of whiskey. Right? Cracking open a bottle, saying cheers, everybody. And see, what you guys drink? Has anybody out there got a drink in hand tonight? Not everybody does, obviously. Not everybody. Oh, fucking. This is my. There. Who's got what? White beer? Is that Kaz? Fuck, gone again. I'm on the phone. Ian's on the phone. Working now. Pint of cider for Ian. I got this from. It's called I can't even spell it. Champignons. Continental Lager. This was in Asda, and it was £1.32. So it was amongst the bigger bottles, right? Like your Stellas and that. Stella Moretti's, which sit at about £2.40 a bottle, right? This was in there for £1.32. And I don't know, is this low alcohol? 5.5% for £1.32. And it's an Asda one. Look at that. It's nice. Lavies about. I'm going for Yomp. Oh, Lavies about as well. Howdy, Lavy. And your Yompman. Well done on the Yompman. So who's drinking what? We've got ciders. I imagine, Kaz, you've got a squirt on the gun. Kat, have you got a drink in hand? Here, 5.5%. £1.32. That's not too bad, that. Got that. I've already started and I'm about to finish a bottle of Woodsman. And that was half full at 5 o'clock. I've had a little bit of a chest warmer. Yeah, get myself started. I think I'm fucking slurring already. And it's like 7 minutes in. So I've got that to go as well. That should see me through to 9 PM when we close the show. So, this is the new thing I'm going to do. I'm going to introduce a brand new drink. Right, we're going to say cheers for we've all done well this week. Right, guys, you've all done well. You've got through the week. It's challenging, isn't it? Right, whether it's work, whether it's home, family. We've all got our challenges. All of us. All of us. And I know a few of you that haven't, so like really bad times, right? So I get that as well. I do get it. The spliff. Is that Kaz? Not me. No, not for me. But at the end of the week, we can all raise a drink and say, you know what, we fucking did it, guys. We got the fight here. And this is getting them in. I'm going to do that every week now. Getting them in. Right then. So, is multi-stream working? Multi-stream's not working. I'm going to have to keep on here. I'm going to have to keep my eye over to see whether I can see the X chat. I'll see whether I can see chat on X from here, but it doesn't see. I can't see it really. I can do it on the problem is I can do it on multi-stream, but when I do it on multi-stream, I can't actually. There's a massive delay on the chat. I'm really fucking far behind, and I want to be as on it as possible. So if you're watching on X, thank you so much for watching on X. I love yous, obviously. And I'm quite active on it. I did have a bit of a flap last Thursday. I shit my pants a bit, and I dropped out of X for about 4 days. But I'm back, right? X is fun. It is fun, to be fair. So, but the chat YouTube is the home for video and streaming, without a doubt. Okay then. So I've waffled on enough, right? We're gonna get in on the content. Opening test, getting them in. So getting them in, yeah. So next week what we'll do is I'll find a new beer and a new whiskey, and then we'll have a bit of a chat about it as we get them in. Or Ian, if Ian's still there, right? Ian had an idea which was I'm just going out for one. That's a good idea for the title as well. Just going out for one. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll switch myself over to X on my phone, and then see if I can see what the chat is on there. I just can't see chat on X. Like, it's just fucking shit. It is a shit. If I go into multi-stream, I've got to keep my eye open. So apologies, Kaz, if I've missed you or anybody else. Lavi, thank you so much for being here as well, Lavi. So, but I am on the YouTubes. If you want to chat like real time, then give us a shout. Oh, critically thinking and drinking. I saw that pop up. My US pal is here as well. Thank you so much, dude. You've been a big help actually over the last few days. This week actually, in keeping me head straight. I can see you, Kat. Yeah, I can see you there. I can see you there. Right then. So the first thing we're going to do is this. Cover special! Who's on the cover this week? Do you like how we've got all these little intros? I take this shit serious, man. Proper serious. And what I've got here is... Oh, it doesn't look so good there, does it? And cheers to you, dude. Cheers to you too, dude. Doesn't really look that good there for some reason, but this was this week's cover. What I'm trying to do is, for the... I do like the idea, right, of creating a magazine cover for my week's content. And I think it's best to do it for the week ahead. Ricky never bends the knee. He's awesome. We're going to talk about it in a bit, right? He's the cover for this week. So I like the idea of creating this a magazine cover with what I'm doing this week. So you can see there you go, Jeezo, it's Friday, which is happening now. What the Ruck, top right hand corner, I'm doing that on Sunday. I've done a video, tits, yeah, we'll be getting proper onto tits. Actually, Kaz, got a big section later on about tits. Paul versus Joshua, I've done a video, but we're going to talk about that in a minute, right? Looks great, thank you, dude. Men's Set Advice Corner, we're going to do that as well. The Death of TV, I did a video, and for the breaks, I realise I've not sorted that out yet, but for the breaks, you're going to have to watch my Death of TV video in 2 parts. We'll do that for 2 breaks. EI Fatigue, I didn't do that one, right? But who knows, I might do it. Love the magazine style. Thank you so much. It's I think it's the future, right? So on Monday, I'm going to do a new magazine cover with my intention for the week. Jeezo's Friday, What the Ruck, the stories that we're going to cover. Sweeter puppies never disappoint. I tell you what, right? The Star Trek one, I cannot believe that was put on TV. Right, I'm still not too sure about it. I looked for it. So I looked for it. There's an episode of Star Trek where there's this lass who's like, I'm not a Star Trek fan, right? But I do have recalls of the Next Generation. I think she had some kind of psychic ability. I know, critically thinking and drinking. You're a sci-fi fan. I'm sure she had some kind of skill, like psychic skill. She was hot, wasn't she? And there's this episode, season 6, episode 3, right? And it's called something of the man, maketh of the man, or something like that. And honestly, what she was wearing on TV is fucking wild. Gonna cover that later on as well. But I want to do this as the cover story, and it's about Ricky Gervais. And Ricky is really, really cool. He does not, you're right, he does not bend the knee. If there's anybody on YouTube, can you please see a hello, or just put a comment in just to make sure that that chat still works, because I'm doing a different type of chat today. And I'm not too sure whether people can actually, if I'm seeing everybody. So just please just consider that. That would be great. Ian, Cat, Flatliner, somebody just say hello. Hello, Mark did. That works. It works. Richie says hello as well. Thank you. Thank you. Richie, what do you think of that drink? Have you seen this before, Richie? Woodsman. It's a blended one, but it's from 2017. It's really nice. Really nice. It's better than that Asda 3-year blended muck that I gulp down most Fridays. So Ricky Gervais. So let's celebrate Ricky Gervais. Right, I've got his thing here primed. Never try. It's nice, mate. It's nice. Everybody as well. Listen, you guys. You're all super cool. Right, you're all really cool. You would all like each other. So please, consider giving each other a follow, because I'm gonna dive at this fucking. I don't be. Oh, if it's blended, I won't touch it. It is a blended, mate. It is a blended, but it's a nice blended. Hello, hi all. Never tried that one. Fucking hell, something's just happened there on the screen. Guys, you're here because you're good folk. Boss T, did I say hello? Boss T, I know you're there as well. You're really good folk, and that's why we engage and we chat and we get together each week, because you're good folks. Therefore, you like each other. Critically Thinking and Drinking is a really big, great X account. He's a really good dude, right? A really, really good dude. So, give him a follow and engage, right? He's brilliant. Everybody knows Chegs, right? We know what Chegs is doing. the one-man British Army out there. Give Chegs a follow if you're not. And then, for kind of like just interacting and chatting, you guys are all great. You should all be following each other. I'm just pursuing that anyway, fucking hell. Right, Ricky Gervais. I tell you what I'll be absolutely loving about Ricky Gervais is the, do you know he's in cahoots with a vodka brand called Dutch Barn. Have you seen what he's, so this, right, this isn't real. So he is posting, this is fucking great, this, right, he is posting, fake tube posters. So this is one saying, win £1 million. It's not a competition, just some advice. Right, so he's posted that. Here's one. Don't jump. Don't jump. You'll make everyone late for work, you selfish prick. Right. These aren't real. This is EI or CJ, whatever. Right? Because obviously you can't put up these posters. They won't do it. You've got, what's the other one? There's loads more, right? Maybe Christmas. Which in itself is, like, to be fair, offensive. Standing passengers should use overhead handrails and deodorant. Please give your seat to an elderly person or pregnant woman. Have some fucking class. Now these aren't real. The only time you'll see Ricky on a bus, right? These aren't real. He kept getting denied on YouTube, so he's made his own. Right? Welcome to London. Hold on to your phone. Because of all the phone crime, right? Now people, this is how fucking it. Welcome to London. Don't forget your stab vest, right? If you don't like dogs, you can fuck off. This one's really good. Is it this one? Oh, there's a really good video. There's that one that's funny. It is that one back there. I think it's this one back this. And he's done some videos as well, which obviously you can't do. So 2 seconds, right? You just cut the music. Put this on. Put that on.
Makes people more interested. Research shows that using a dog in your advert.
Oh, that's not it. There's a really good one, which is like just so Ricky fucking Gervais, man. But I do think he's like a national treasure. He's such a good dude. There's not that one. I've seen it tonight. Even it is here.
Ricky Gervais, and this. Hi, I'm Ricky Gervais, and this is Dutch Barn vodka. It's made from British apples, and it tastes great. But like all strong liquor, it can affect your well-being. Like guy I used to know, Paul Cornish, right? Best footballer at school, good-looking lad, started drinking way too much, lost his job, ended up homeless. He sucked off a businessman once for a sandwich. Dutch Barn. From British Apple.
Fucking wild, isn't he? He's absolutely fucking wild. Wild. Right then. He's wild. Well, anyway, what we're seeing now, right? Do you know the posters that he's seeing that he's putting up? He's seeing that I'm putting these posters up in the tube. There's been complaints saying, oh, I'm really offended by this poster I saw on the tube. They're saying they saw it. And he's like, the fuck you on about? This is not real. I didn't actually. The people are so fucking idiotic, right? That they're offended. It's something that didn't happen. It's absolutely wild, right? Absolutely sucked off a businessman for a sandwich. Yep, some people, man. Anyway, I think Ricky Gervais is an absolute national treasure. He's a national treasure. He really, really, really is. Right, that is Ricky Gervais. Right then. Sorry if you're on X and you're messaging. I'm having lying cunts. I just caught that. Good thing about that is as well, the word cunts is making a bit of a comeback. So he's definitely, Ricky is seeing it a lot. But critically thinking and drinking, CTD, just said it there as well. Awesome, man. The word cunts doesn't get used enough, does it? I don't know, but that gets me banned off of, or not deplatformed, deprioritised on the YouTubes. But I do apologise, right, if you're watching on X, and I'm not keeping up with the chat, I do need to fix that somehow. I don't know how, but when I watch my own stream on X, I don't see any comments. So I'm just going to catch them. England is fucking wild. Who said that? Cards, I'm catching that there. I'm just catching it in my corner, in my eye. Right then, what went down? So what went down this week? Jeezo. What went down this week? I tell you what went down this week. Back in hell. Good idea or bad idea? But Jake Paul is going to fight Anthony Joshua. I've done a video on this. So I've kind of like abandoned the Men's Said show. Do you know, I was doing like the Men's Said show, right? Which was I keep on doing this as well. I'm being one of these pricks who does air quotes all the time. I am doing it fucking all the time. I need to stop doing that. Fucking hell. What's Kat saying about? Guy in work reported me for my tights. Oh, God. Alright, okay. Internet's up and down like a bride's 90. Sucked off a businessman for a sandwich, Ian? Send us a message. Kitty Cat, get that message in. So, good idea or bad idea? Oh, fuck, I've started that shit too. Who's that, Richie? Have you started doing that? Oh, mate, I do it all the time now. And I can remember, I can just remember people being called pricks for doing it. And every time I do it, I just think prick. I'm like, oh man, I stop doing that. Anyway, good idea or bad idea? I've stopped doing the Men's Side show, which was like a weekly review of some of the weird, wild stories, right? Because nobody was watching it, to be fair, right? So let's stop doing it. And I've started just doing like 6-minute, 7-minute videos called the Men's Said Show about some of the kind of the topics that's either on my mind or in the news. And this one, man, Jake Paul versus AJ is wild. AJ is a god. Is wild. Absolutely wild. Had a pair of tights with a Wild West gun printed on it. He reported it as offensive. Oh, what an absolute fucking simp wet wipe. Ugh. Man. Oh, I hate these people. A man was offended. A man was offended by a lady's tights. Like, oh, jeez, oh. Fucking hell. Has Britain got any chance? This is why I'm trying to make fellas great again. Right? Had you in tears, like, as in emotionally upset, or like laughing? It's shocking that. Oh, snowflakes. Oh, no, I'm offended. Fucking hell. I tell you what, if work knew the shit I said, fuck me. Gee, I'm pleased there's only you lot watch, because if work watched, I'd get in real trouble. Imagine him seeing a chuff chuff. What's a chuff chuff, a fanny? Is that what a chuff chuff is? Anyway, you lot, hang on, I'm trying to talk about Jake Paul, right, is fighting Anthony Joshua. So, Jake Paul's fight with Gervonta Davis, who's only 5'6", and that's it only, like, he's 5'6". I'm saying only because Anthony Joshua's 6'6". It's quite a difference, right? And Gervonta Davis, the tank, who's a hell of a fighter, right, a proper pro. I think he's a champion. I'm just not up on my lighter weights. Gervonta Davis would have boxed Jake Paul's head off, right? It'd been too fast, too slick, too small. Like, it would just been wild. Now, I don't know whether Jake Paul thought that, oh, you know, I'm not going to win nothing here. And there's big money to be made here. I don't know. But apparently, they cut the ties with Gervonta Davis, because that was supposed to be last Saturday with that fight. Because Gervonta Davis had a... he's been accused... There's accusations of him. What you call it? Kidnapping and assault and all this type of stuff. Anyway, right, he's throwing it out there. Starting to wonder if boxers are only fighting for the money. Oh, they are, right? So he's threw out there, and apparently Jake Paul had loads of people who would fight him. And you know what? Like, of course they will, because that's where the money is. So Flatline's just saying, starting to wonder if boxers are only fighting for the money. Well, they are. And fighting Jake Paul, strangely as it is, that's where the money is. So Anthony Joshua stepped in, right? And Anthony Joshua will make more in a fighting Jake Paul, the YouTuber, right, than he has ever made on any fight so far. He's an Olympic gold medalist and 2 times world champion. And fighting a YouTuber is his biggest prize pot. Wild. So I don't blame Anthony Joshua for stepping in and doing it at all. Fucked up big style. No, he went to another man and pulled me up. He should have had a woman. As you know, I work with military guys. I felt ashamed and I was really crying. I just didn't know. Oh, bless you, cat. Mark's getting a Jack Daniels. Only guy who was offended. What a fucking... I don't know what to wear now. But my bosses have his arse on the line as he's a manager. That's... Oh, what a... Oh. I mean, what an absolute wet wipe. But dude, like, jeez, oh, I'm offended by fucking tights. that's going to be the next thing I did, actually. I'll put that up as a post, an article. So, yeah, I tell you what, right? As much as it is, I like it. I really like the fight. I'm dead excited about it, and I've just watched the face-off. Anthony Joshua's just really chill because he's just like, I'm gonna just like fucking braid this lad and get 50 million and get home, like, and move on to my big fight next year. Although I'll not make as much money. So like, he's just like whatever. Jake Paul's like being all serious. It's just been on 6 o'clock at night. He's been all serious, like, oh, I'm gonna fuck him up and I'm gonna do this. And Anthony Joshua said, whatever, mate. I'll see you in the. I'll catch you in the ring, pal. Right? I'll just catch you in the ring. It's just. I'm so excited for it because Anthony Joshua's gonna either bring him, which he will do, with 1 or 2 rounds maximum. But just imagine, what if Jake Paul just pulled out a big overhand right, and rocked him, because Joshua can be rocked. He's been knocked out. He's been knocked down. He's got a sus chin, right? He can be rocked. Just imagine if Jake Paul beat Anthony Joshua, he would be in line for a title fight. Like, in the sense that that's where the big money is. Usyk wouldn't be interested because Usyk's like a family man. He's not really that bothered about the money. But Wardley, right, who's just beat Joseph Parker, and Usyk has gave up that belt. Wardley is now a world title, is a champion, English lad, and he's never going to make money ever, right? So he could well step in for a title fight, and that's all ifs and buts. Nobody's left comments, guys, right? On the wall there, listen, on the wall, there, the men said championship belt. The men said championship belt. I don't know if you saw this on X. I posted this on X earlier. The men said championship belt currently has the name Ian on it. Right? Ian was our champion from last week. Ian, 2-time champion of men said. Right? Ian's name's on there twice now. It's been twice. Tonight, I'll be giving points out, and your name can be on the title belt, right, if you get points. One of the big things to getting points is if you've left comments on these articles, right? That's how you get some points. And I'll be providing points for other things. I'll be providing points for other things. There's a little... Oh, I'm excited for that one. You can see that in the top left-hand corner there. I'm excited to talk with Doris later. So that was that. What else did I have on for... Oh, I've seen this. Richie, I think you did. I think you've commented on this. Feedcast says knock Ian off. Let me get that. Look at that. That is. So this is what happened this week. That's Birmingham City's new stadium. Now I'll be honest. When I first saw it and I glanced at it, I mean, A, I thought it was a joke, it wasn't real. B, I thought it looked like a mosque. It's Birmingham as well, which is like massive for Muslims. I thought, oh, it's a mosque. And I was like, oh no, it's Birmingham Stadium. And I thought, fucking Birmingham Stadium's building their stadium as a mosque. And then actually when you look at it, it's like, oh no, it's not. Then that's my conditioning, right? That's fucking conditioned. It's not. These are like industrial chimneys, like Fred Dibner level. And they've put this out there, right? They've put this out there. Like Birmingham is saying this is what they're going to build. I can guarantee they do not build that. Here it is ugly, right? Ugly. There's no way anybody's going to invest in that. Paul versus Tyson was so scripted. I'm clicking off boxing. Again, likely for now. Tyson pulled punches. Oh, the Tyson one. Well, this is the thing, right? I'd love to be knocked off. This is the thing. The Tyson one was a fix. That's without a doubt. Tyson didn't throw any punches at all. That was 100% a fix. I didn't care really, right? I've seen there's a lad from Sunderland where I'm from, right? Called oh man, fuck's sake. Tony Jeffries. He's an Olympic silver medalist. Was a professional boxer. He was great, right? Southern lad. He's out in like Dubai now. Got a hell of a life going on. He's doing like online like coaching and he's really good. I really kind of like appreciate what he says, right? Because he's a good boxing brain. He didn't think it was so much of a fix, but personally, Tyson didn't throw anything. And in the training footage of Tyson, Tyson was on it, really, really on it. But with Anthony Joshua is still an active heavyweight boxer who is planning on fighting other people. He was meant to be fighting tonight against somebody else, but that fell through, and that's why he's picked up the Jake Paul thing. So this is not somebody trying to break in and get some money or trying to come back. This is somebody who's active. So I can't see Anthony Joshua. I can't see him fixing it. Do you know what I mean? But who knows? Who knows though, dude? You're right. Who knows? But I am excited regardless. And guess what? The next day, that's on the 19th. That's 2 or 3 Fridays time. No, that's not. 19th of December. So on 19th of December, the Friday, we will be doing our Christmas special. So come along with your drinks, fetch some friends, and I'll wear a Christmas hat. That's what I'll do. We're going to do a Christmas special. I'm going to build up to it. On that night, that's when Joshua fights Jake Paul. The next night, Andrew Tate fights against that Chase Bowman or who he's called. And I said on my video, imagine, right, if Jake Paul gets beat, which he will, he can't really be in the frame for kind of titles and all that. But if he's into that misfitty kind of celebrity fighting, why not fight Andrew Tate? I mean, how much money would that fetch? Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate. That would be big money. But back to this. Birmingham have announced that this is going to be the new stadium. I think it looks absolutely mega shit. I can't believe that they would actually build it. And in fact, there's no way they would build it. There's no way that they would actually... I'm still waiting on my wine. I do owe you a bottle of wine. I do owe you wine for cat. I do owe cat a bottle. I think I owe you a sticker as well. And sticker. I think I owe you quite a bit, cat. Right. I'll square up with you. I'll square up with you. Right, that was that. That's Birmingham City. Oh, has anybody said anything on Birmingham City? One comment. Here we go. One comment. What we got? It is of Ian. Right then. So, let me just see. Can I zoom in here? Looks like... So, Ian's got 5 points, guys. He's the champion of this shit. Looks like an old gasworks, but without all the charm of an old industrial complex. They did our ground, like Commonwealth Stadium for Man City. Lovely and smooth on the inside, but not a patch of main road for atmosphere. I felt this as well when I went to Old Trafford. I think there must be a critical mass for capacity, which affects the atmosphere. I don't think this is a consideration, just increased ticket sales. Do you know what it is? I'm always really surprised with Ian. So, we all know Ian, right, is a bit of a wide boy, a bit of a funny jokester. But then when he puts comments down on me articles, he's always like really serious and like really making like proper points. I'm always thrown with Ian's. I'm always like, oh, here we go, it's Ian, and then it's like, oh fucking hell, he's making like a proper point. I wasn't expecting a proper point. Right then, Chegs, are you still there? Oh, they haven't built it yet. Chegs is still there, right? Because Chegs is going to be in on this one. He might not have commented, but he's definitely got some comments. Nice light, you know. £1.32 in the Asda. That's actually quite nice. Right then, so the next one. Let's just see. Is there any comments? There is. There's one comment. It's off Ian again. Ian's got 5 points, guys. Ian's going to be just a constant, undisputed world men's edge champion. Right, I went to Birmingham once, and one of the towns is lovely, and the other end is a shithole. Proper chalk and cheese. Do you know my Mum Chapel in Glasgow across from my new flat is the House of Muslim now, is it? Oh, fucking Jeezo. Right, Chegs, you've got stories on this. I know you have. You found a lovely Abbey of Brum. Here we go. So, John Cena, right, is retiring. He's done his last episode of WWE Raw. I think he's got some kind of a pay-per-view next month, and then December the 13th or whatever it is, he's doing his last ever thing. Right, he's really fucked up, right? He's if you see him walking around, he's like hunched over now. He's like got obviously a really bad back. He's took some massive like bumps and hits. Really has done, right? And he's trying to be a movie star as well. He wants to do what the rest have done, right? Dave Bautista's done it. The Rock's done it, obviously. Move out of the Hulk Hogan did it for a bit. Hulk Hogan did some movies, didn't he, where they're critically thinking and drinking's there. CTD. He'll know what I'm on about. Hulk Hogan did a nanny one, didn't he, Mr. Nanny? Did he do Mr. Nanny? He was Thunderlips. I think he'd done a few, didn't he? Anyway, Cena's wanting to do that as well. So he's doing the last ever thing. And I think Cena is the last of the household wrestling names because entertainment is so fragmented now, right? It's so out there that nobody really knows what wrestling is, right? Nobody really does. Suburban Commando. Aye, that's right. Aye, Suburban Commando. Aye. So, people don't really know about wrestlers anymore. The top guy for wrestling over the last kind of, 5 years or more, is a guy called Roman Reigns, which nobody probably even has ever heard of. So John Cena is the last of those big names, like Hogan and The Warrior, and Rock and Stone Cold and all them. He's retiring. So my question was, listen, right? Saw that film with him and Idris Elba. It was okay. Oh, I've not seen that yet. So he plays the US president, and Idris Elba plays the prime minister, didn't he? I've not seen that yet. He is what he is, right? He's just he's like a fun action guy. That's what Cena is. I didn't mind him at all. I like Cena. He's done loads for charity and that, right? So the question was, what was the question? Oh fuck! Hang on. Didn't it get Doris? Doris, your time will be late. Didn't worry, Doris. So who is your favourite wrestler from history, and why is it the Macho Man? I'm saying that because the Macho Man, Randy Savage, is easily my favourite wrestler. Now for the for Halloween, I didn't do a Halloween episode because it's Halloween and my kids wanted to go out and there was people knocking on the door. Just didn't seem right to do it. If I had done it though, my plan. Hello, Doris. Don't you worry, Doris. We're coming, Doris. Oh, I'm gonna come. I was gonna get them. You can buy on Amazon the Macho Man suit. See, it's the hat, right? You get the glasses and you get the thing with all the dangles. I was like, oh man, that's so good. I was gonna wear that for the Halloween special, but I didn't do a Halloween special because it was actually on Halloween, and the kids were out. But Macho Man is my favourite. Easy, my favourite ever wrestler. When I was a kid, I loved the Macho Man. I loved the Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, and then there was like some others, but the Macho Man. Ooh yeah, just absolutely fucking love the Macho Man. So here again. So this is it. Richie's saying we went to a convention and met Jake the Snake. He was out of his face on something. Have you seen that, Richie? Jake the Snake, after obviously all of his WWF success, he'd done the indies to make some money. There's a video of him, right, where he's absolutely pissed out of his head, and he steps into the ring and he kicks off. He gets fucking mad. He starts trying to actually fight people, and they're just like, "What the fuck? Get out!" They kick off with Jake the Snake. But Chegs, Jeezo, right? Hogan did Suburban Commando. Undertaker was in it too before he was Undertaker, or was he? Chegs has got a really wild story about wrestlers that he shared on The British Bulldog died at like 46, something like that. Chegs has met them all, but look, Ian. Here we go. Ian's got a story to tell us. So Ian says, the modern era wrestling has completely passed me by. I last watched about when Giant Haystacks was at it before it became fake. I'm afraid I can't speak of any subsequent generation of fighters. Get another 5 points, Ian. Thank you so much, dude, for always contributing. So, Chegs here, right? When Chegs was a boy, he was out and about with his pal, and he spotted, if I say this right, Chegs, I'm sure I'm going to tell you a story right here. And he spotted, and I forget who he spotted a wrestler getting out of a taxi and walking into a hotel. And he was like, fucking hell, here, check that out. You have made a great Macho Man for Halloween for your kids. I would have, wouldn't I? I would have been a good Macho Man. During lockdown, I did a Macho Man video during lockdown. I don't know where it is though. I had the voice down as well. So many great wrestlers died young because of being on gear. Bulldog, perfect. Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero's been dead like 30 years or something mad like that. Chegs walks in. Chegs, come on, chip in, man. Chegs walks into this hotel, right? And there's all the wrestlers that are there. So he sees Ric Flair sitting with Duggan. Fucking hell, what's Duggan's first name? Hacksaw Jim Duggan, right? So with Duggan, he sees Andre the Giant. He goes up to Andre the Giant to get an autograph, but Andre's hands are too big to hold the pen. So he's like, no, Andre, say no. Like that. He sees the Legion of Doom. He sees them all, right? No Hogan, no Macho Man, no Warrior though, right? But he sees them all. Warlord, Barbarian, first on High Street in town. Roddy Piper off of They Live. How wild is that? Out the taxi at the hotel. How wild is that? Totally wild. What a cool story. I've not seen. I did go to wrestling. One wrestling thing that came up here years and years and years back, just to see them, right? Just to see that I've seen them as well. Oh, but I would love to have seen Macho Man. Oh man, the Macho Man. Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero was an absolute ledge. He died young, didn't he? So that is what went down, and now I'm at the point where I've not done the fucking thing I should have done. So you're gonna have to forgive me, please, right? Forgive me, poor Bearer. Imagine that. I also rooted for the Junkyard Dog when I watched as a kid in the 80s. The Junkyard Dog, isn't it? I've got actually. Do you know what I've got? When I was a kid, right? I was a kid. I was like 9-year-old, 10-year-old, maybe, right? I don't know if that's embarrassing to say this, but I've got the figures actually. 2 seconds. Right. See these figures, right? By a company called Hasbro, and there were wrestling figures in the late 80s. And as a kid, I was obsessed with them, and I collected them. And what am I saying this for? What am I saying? Oh right, yeah. So Junkyard Dog. So I collected them, right? And then that was like 8, 9, 10. And then at 11, I was like, oh, no, I'm really embarrassed by having all these. I'm going to give them away to the next door neighbour. Like, all right, okay, you be right back. And I give them all away. And I got in my 30s, right? And I was like, fucking hell, I really love them when I start collecting them again. So I started picking them back up again. You should have kept the boxes. Guess what, Ian? What I do have in the loft is the Bushwhackers. I've got an original 1980s Bushwhackers still in the packaging, unopened. That's the thing I've got. Unopened, it's protected. I've fucking packaged up in bubble wrap. I've put it out the sun. It's there. It's like an artifact. It's like someone's going to find that. Like, I was going to say, what's Jesus' goblet called? What's a Jesus' goblet called? Or the Ark of the Covenant, I'll say that one. Bushwhackers. No, I ain't selling it, man. I'm going to leave it to the kids. I'm going to leave it to me kids. Right, so what I'm going to do is, right, Grail, that's it, the Holy Grail. Richie gets 5 points. Richie. So it's 10 to Ian, 5 to Richie. Right, then what we're going to do is, Holy Grail, 2 late, Ian. 2 late, brother. Right, what I'm going to do, I don't even know if this is going to fucking work, if I'm honest with you. I did a video called The Death of TV that none of you bastard watched. Holy Grail, too late, man. Guess the tag team. Oh, yeah. What? Guess the tag team. It was a competition. As in, you've chosen poorly. I've not done a good job here, right? But what I do have is, for this break, I did a video, right, called Is TV Dying in 2025? I'm going to put this first, it's on for 6 minutes, so the first 3 minutes will be this break, and then we'll do another 3 minutes for the next break, right? None of you bastards watched it, right? So I'm just putting that out there, right? You could have done better, right? You could have done better. Legion of Doom, barking Legion of Doom, man. Hawk, Animal, they were really good. And come with other ones. Oh, there was the Legion of Doom, and who were the ones with the black eye kinky, fucking hell, the white kinky stuff, didn't that? Where the faces were painted white. They were like Kiss, but with like black leather. Fucking hell, what are they called? Fuck, I can't remember. There's 3 of them as well. What were they? I can't remember. Anyway, right, this is the first break. I'm gonna try and I've done this really poorly, right? So I do apologise. I should have done a much better job of this one. I'll do a demolition. That was it. The were they just called demolition? They were definitely called demolition something. Demolition Squad. Doesn't sound right, does it? I see. I need a break. Actually, I didn't need a break. If you need, actually, I'm saying I need a break. I didn't need a break. I've got drink here. I've slugged me beer. Right. And I've got a whiskey there. I didn't need a break. So the Rockers, Shawn Michael, Marty Jannetty. Shawn Chegg, so Shawn Michael. FYI. If I need a break, I'll come back to the break. Didn't need it. Right, how are you finding the show so far, right? Is it good? Having fun? Axe and smash. I'm trying to engage as much as I can. I want us to have fun on a Friday. It's the night out but in. I mean, for CTD, this is like breakfast. He's having his breakfast beers. He's getting them in. Right then, so good show. Thank you. I'm definitely anchoring around this format. This is it. Oh, the other thing as well. Fuck. Show's bringing back memories. Well, I do, not tonight, but I do sometimes have a nostalgia section as well, right? Cheggs, should I talk about the big stick in Spaceman? I don't know whether you want to talk about that again. I don't know whether we've covered that off enough. Spaceman and the big stick. But in other news, right? In other news, I'm going to have a guest. Beatty was meant to be here tonight, right? Beatty was supposed to be here. But he had a few too many last night and he's feeling a bit rough. So he said, like, I'll give him an excuse not to come. He's going to come next Friday. So we'll have Beatty, he'll be sitting here. Little Beatty will be here, right? He'll be drinking. I'm going to get him a mic. So, CTD. I was thinking about getting a nice mic, right? But then I was thinking about getting another one of these snowballs. Like to keep like 2 mics, 2 snowballs. And you're a big snowball fan, aren't you? And that's in Britain. A snowball is a winter Christmas ladies' drink, which I don't know what's in it, but like an elderly lady may partake in the odd snowball at Christmas, and that's all she has, right? But I do fancy maybe he's getting another snowball. And he's going to be here next week and we're going to talk through stuff together. And then, right, me plan, have a car. That's right, aye. That is definitely in it. Me plan is maybe, so this room, I can use this for whatever I want, for men said. I'm thinking about, right, changing this up properly. and having a table in the middle, like a pub table, with 2 chairs, camera. I use a snowball mic, but it punches above its weight using the filters from the video I shared with you. Oh, you've shared it. Thank you, dude. Baby Sham. Camera pointing towards the table with 2 chairs. The TV with the content on, because I have a monitor here with me content so I can see what I'm talking about. That'll be on there. And then we'll have maybe a new background. And then when I do the men's set show, it'll either be me, or it'll be me and somebody else. And then it'll be Batesy will probably be a bit of a regular, but I'm fancying fetching in other local legends. That's Love a Snowball. That's what I'm thinking of. What do you think of that? Right. Fucking hell, yeah. Here we go. This is fucking mad, this. Weird stories. Honest to God, this fucking country, man. This is absolutely mental. CTD won't believe this, but this is genuinely real. And Chegs, you'll know this to be real. But, and I might get in trouble. I don't know. But in the UK, we have quite an outspoken lady, right? 3 cars. It's the one I'm thinking of. They are delicious. Like Baby Sham. I didn't. Is Baby Sham even still a thing? Didn't know if Baby Shams even still a thing anymore. Can you get Baby Shams? I didn't even know if I didn't know if you can do this anymore, right? So in the UK, we have this outspoken lady called Katie Hopkins. She was initially, I don't know what she did actually initially, but I just remember initially being a moron with Philip Schofield and somebody else. She had done something moronic, right? And I just remember that. But then over the last few years, I've started to kind of really warm to her because she's on the level. I just see her speaks her mind and just speaks the truth. And then over the last 6 months or a year, I've become a fan. Oh, you know what? I really like her. Really, really like her. She's just seeing it as it is, right? You can't see her spaz. This is the whole point, right? So, one of those few X accounts that doesn't follow anyone, though. Or does she not? Or does she not? Kate Hopkins is hilarious. She is funny, right? So she does a shitter version of this. If I'm honest with you, she does a thing called the Katie Arms, right? So you know what? I don't know who had the idea first. I've been doing this for a year. Right? I've done 70 of these fuckers. Right? Thank you for being here. Like you guys, most of you guys have been here for 70 of them as well. So I love yous. Katie Hopkins does a shit version of this called Katie Arms. But during the Katie Arms, she called herself a spaz. I have said much worse than spaz on this. Fucking hell. Things I've said on here, honest to God, Jeezo. Wild, right? But she called herself a spaz because she's got some kind of I don't know, condition, and she was calling herself out for it. And somebody went to the police and complained that they were offended at the use of spaz. And the police should be hey, yeah, actually, I want you to come down and have a word because you're wasting our time with this nonsense. That's exactly how I want my police to behave. Here, get yourself down here. You didn't phone us up to complain because somebody said the word spaz. But they didn't. They reached out to Kate Hopkins and said, we need you to come to the station for an interview because we're going to be investigating this as a potential crime. And it took them 7 months, right, to do an investigation. 7 months to do an investigation of Kate Hopkins using the word spaz, right? To then see actually there's nothing, there's no crime here. We're not going to go any further. And it's what the fucking hell is going on? Just seeing the word spaz, the police will knock on your door. It's that is literally Orwellian. Do when people say about Orwell, it is nuts. Nicky, it is mega nuts. It's more than nuts. It is genuinely Orwellian. If you've read the book 1984, or if you've seen the movie, right, you'll know that I'm recalling here. I'm recalling the book more than the movie because I've read it a few times. Right, there's a bit in the book and the movie. I'm sure it's in the movie as well where he's got his book. He's got a book, right, ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. He's got a book and he's writing his thoughts down. He's like, fucking, this is not right. We shouldn't be doing this shit. And he has to keep it away from a potential camera. Like, seeing that he's got a book and he has to hide it because of, like, its thoughts. It's the same shit, right? It's part of our basic human rights in this country to have the freedom of expression and say what we want as long as it's not threats. Police don't seem to understand that. It's fucking wild. I didn't want to get into like politicky stuff because on Sundays when I do What the Ruck, so on Sunday, right, I'm going to go out on Sunday morning. I'm going to go to a place called Hawthorne Dean. It's a few miles away, and there's about a 6 kilometre walk through woodlands, and there's a creek, which is a dean, and there's up. And I'm going to do a video. I'm going to have a GoPro, Nazi shit, totally. I'm going to have a GoPro on to film outwards. I'm going to be selfie stick. I'm going to show you it. It's a ruck, so I'll be weighted, right? So I'll have about 15 kilos on my back, do a weighted ruck, time it, and do I get an outdoor thing, right? It's good for mental health, it's good for fitness. You'll see a bit of the region. I'm going to set down a weight and a time, so if anybody watches it, if anybody from the rucking community gets involved, right, they'll be able to go. But during that ruck, that hour, I'm going to talk about like more like politicsy stuff and stuff that's going on in the country. I'm going to try to keep it away from my general content, right? But for this one, I just thought, like, this is just fucking wild. It's absolutely mad that the word spaz, like, the police will knock on your door because you said the word spaz. It's just so hard to get your head around. Off the weed, I am. Needing that anymore. Just this. And I've got that's lasted me an hour. It's because I had half of that whiskey. That's why beforehand. I don't know what you call it. What the kids call it. Well, the kid. We watched the Runkin. We watched the Runkin. What's that? Preloading. Is it called preloading? I'm sure it's called preloading. Right then. And that was that one. This one's good. This is really good. Love this story here. Oh shit, hang on, wait, sorry. Serious guzzle, mate. I'm not taking time on purpose, I'm just talking so much that, and I've drank so much already. Ian? Ian's like notorious. Ian is notorious with his posts. Well done. Ian's going to be the world champ again. Right, I understand. Here we go. He's going to be serious as well. Here we go. I understand why someone got pissed off, but please, my brother has Down syndrome. I didn't know that, buddy. Before he was born, I used to call people mongs. It used to hurt when others used it after his birth, but I had to ignore it. Never called police on anyone about it though. I can't imagine they would have done anything. It's throwaway insult like them all. We have to get back to that mindset. That's it. I didn't know that, dude. I tell you what though, have you know that Sean Gillis? Sean Gillis does a bit because a lot of Sean Gillis's family have Down syndrome, and he basically says that they're the happiest people in the world. They're doing real good, real good. I hope your brother fits into that camp, mate. I hope he's doing really, really well. But mate, do you know what? People can say shit and you might not like it. Do you know what I mean? You might not like it at all, but that's just part of it. Unfortunately, people say stupid shit, and stupid shit comes out the mouths of stupid people, and that's what you've got to realise. The police shouldn't have to get involved with that shit. This one, man, fuck. Did anybody read this one? This is genuinely real, right? This is really real. So, in 2017, in China, there was a man who was married to a woman, and they were so in love. Just so purely and genuinely in love. She unfortunately had lung cancer and she was dying. Right, when she died, he was beside himself. He just could not bear not being with her. So he's paid for a 30-year contract to have his wife cryogenically frozen. So she is now frozen, right, for 30 years. This is from 2017. So that's 27, 37, 47. Is it? 17, 27, 37, 47. Still loads more years to go, right? And So what's this? I'll put a few films on my brother and the GP. I'm jealous of his life. Right. So 30 years to go, and he's counting down the days. When hopefully science catches up, and they can bring his wife back to life, and they can spend the rest of their time together. Roll on 3 year, it's 2020, right? He has a girlfriend. he meets another lass. So he finds himself with a girlfriend. So he's paid for a 30-year contract for his missus, and now he's like fell in love again, and he's got a new girl. So what do you do there? How do you square that off? So if you fall in love again, right? You've got one woman on ice, comes out in 47, but you've got and you know what? By 2047, they will be able to reanimate her. I'm pretty confident in that. The way science is going, right? At times, I think my missus has been frozen. The way science is going, right? 2047, fucking two, right? Reanimating Walt Disney in 2047. It's all coming back, right? It's definitely coming back. 2047. When I was a kid, I didn't think we'd achieve anything in my lifetime. I didn't think anything would be achieved. Now it's like, oh well, yeah, of course we're gonna do wormholes and all that. She will come back in 2047. If he still wants her is the thing. Because if he's got a new girlfriend and he falls in love and he's got a new life and a new wife, then I don't know, he's got a choice to make, hasn't he? Does he want to keep up the freezer payments, or does he just want to bin her? Like, oh yeah, fuck that. What? I want 50 quid a month to keep that freezer on. Fucking nah, it's alright, mate. I'm gonna cancel it this year. I just bin her. Did he do that? Or does he see how it pans out? Because like in 2047, right, this fella was he was in his 40s, right? So he's going to be about 50, 60. He'll be 70, and he's going to reanimate his 40-odd-year-old wife. So there'll be obviously a 30-year gap. So what do? Do you keep it on ice to see how it pans out, right? Or do you save the monthly money and make a life with the new missus? That shit's real. Hang on, Doris, didn't we? I'm coming for you. Have we got any comments? We've got 2 comments on this one. 2 comments on this one, right? So obviously Ian. Guest says a fool in his money, right? So I can't give you any points. But here we go, Ian again with some serious thoughts. Ian, thank you so much, mate. Right, the prospect of a reunion is grotesque. Okay, morally wrong, at least by today's standards. Keep her frozen for spares. If I froze my ex, probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference, to be honest. That's fucking my... Mark could have said that, right? I'm going to hazard a guess that any tissue that has been frozen has got its cellular structure and functional completely destroyed. We can do it with simpler cell aggregations, but a whole organism with systems is another story. Fucking Ian's gone all serious again. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. Well, if Flatline is still around, Flatline is our science expert, right? He'll tell us what's possible, mate. Never mind that. Flatliner will tell us what's possible and what's not possible. Because I think it's totally possible. Right then. I had one more story on I'm a biologist. No, you're not, Ian. Do you know how to fix aircon units? I thought you fixed aircon units. Might be wrong though. Might be wrong. Guys, if you can do us a favour, just whack a flashlight in a mushy thought wife. If you can do us a favour, if you're on X, if you could repost and like, that would be awesome. If you're on YouTube, if you can like the thing, that would be great as well. Thank you. That'd be super good, right? That'd be super good. This is the way, right? This is the way. I'm really going to pour my energy into doing the best possible Jeezo Friday for you guys. That is what I'm doing, right? Definitely what I'm doing. I was going to do... There's one more story then. I'm going to keep that for another week on weed stories because it is getting on. I do have a I don't have a thing for it though. I don't have it, but I'm going to do it here. Would you rather? So, you've got a degree in it, are you? Fucking hell. But my degree is biological. Proper clever devil. Oh, jeez. Oh, we've got proper scientists in the house. Well, I know you've got a degree in biology, but you know that Mark has done a Christmas dance tune. So, I don't know. It all pans out, doesn't it? That's another 5 points. Ian is on 20 points. Richie's on 5, and the rest of you is on nothing. You must do better. Must do better. Right. I don't have a thing I will do next week, but I'm going to be starting doing Would You Rathers. So, let's do the thing like, do, would you rather? Do, would you rather? I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but, right, would you rather? Here's one then, lads. This is one but it's for the lasses as well, actually. I don't know how this works with lasses. Because it's an intimate question. But if you want to chip in, Kaz, I don't know whether Kat's still about. I think she went to take a phone call, right? But here we go. Would you rather would you rather get in a year? This is in a year period, right? We're gonna time box this for 12 months, right? I really want you to think about this because I've got an answer. Would you rather get paid £10,000 or dollars or whatever that is in your world, right? A chunk of cash for every 50 wanks that you haven't, right? So every time you have 50 wanks, you get £10,000. But you've got a year. It only lasts for the year. When you get to the end of the year, stops. Or would you rather have £200,000 or dollars or I don't know, Danish kroner, right? Whatever's the value, to have no wanks for a year. So 10,000 for every 50. So every time you get to 50, you get 10 grand. Or none for a year for 200. Kaz is saying good deal. What? I don't know how this works for ladies, right? I understand the biology because like obviously we have Ian who's our biology guy, so I understand the biology, but I don't know what private enterprise happens for ladies in that department. I'll be honest with you, I don't know. What would you do? If you answer the question, you'll get points. Every answer gets a point. Mark's in no wanks. Mark's in none. Gets 5 points. Richie, 10,000, smashing 200,000 in 6 months. 15 quid a chuck. Is that how much it is? 10,000 for 50. No, that's a lot, isn't it? For each one is like worth more than that. Somebody with a calculator and do the. Ian, how much did you used to pay for the? Come on, let me say this out loud. I don't know about that. Let's say this again. It's Ian, so I'm sure I can. Ian, you used to contribute, didn't you? For money. Did you get paid for the contribution? Win-win, dollar, and dollars and wanks. What are you going for, Kaz? Are you going for the 10k or are you going for the 200? I did the calculation of what it would take to become a millionaire overnight. I can't wank, but I can rub. It's the same thing though, isn't it? So it's just, that's the same thing. It's the same thing, like rubbing or wanking, mate. 15 quid for a wank. Ian, I tell you what, you were getting done out of money there, dude. You were getting done out of money there, man. I'm offering much more than that. I'm offering much more than 15 quid. I'm giving you 10,000 for 50. For 50. Give me the 200. So Mark's got 200. I reckon, like, because it's specific, like, question around wanking. I worked out that, well, if the going average price for an hour with a female escort was £130, let's just see it, right? I've not checked that out, right? I would take the end of Nicky's got 5 points for answering. Well done. I've not checked that out, right? But let's say it's £130, right? In Sunderland. Then, if you pull one of them once a week, you're only dropping 7 grand a year, right? And that'll satisfy you. I guess that's the workaround. So I would go for the 200 grand. 200 grand. So that's Would You Rather, guys. That's Would You Rather. So I can't do... I don't know if I can do... For anybody who's new here, I used to do a competition. I don't know if CTD's here. He might miss this one. He would love this. I used to do a competition called Lips of Bumhole, and I would have a panel of 9 pictures, and 8 of them would be people's puckered lips, and 1 would be like a bumhole, and you had to pick which one the bumhole was. And I was really close to fucking getting like, did I fucking? You're not allowed to put pictures of bumholes on the telly, right? Apparently, that's what they say, right? Never thought the day would come when you started offering money for wanks online. Hey mate, I'm always offering, dude. I'm there, man. Chegs. I'm there, Chegs. I'm there. Oh, so Chegs has said that, right? But it's not came up in my YouTube chat, but came up on my screen on the right. That's weird, that, man. Oh, that's so shit. I need to work this out. Like, I definitely need a new way of doing it. Definitely need a new way of doing it. Do you know what? I think I can push another hour without having a break, which is good because I've got any material for a break. That's lasted me an hour because I was drank all that. Get me to this. Chegs did come up though, I saw it. It came up on the screen. Chegs come up not on my YouTube chat either. That's weird. Weird. Yeah, tell you what, that's 132 then. Get yourself Asda, man. Belters. Right then, that was Would You Rather. Right then, so next. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Top birds.
Top birds. You know where we're going, lads. You know where we're going, right? I'm gonna go fucking deep here, right? Maybe Chegs are switching between. I saw him come up with the YouTube logo on the right. Maybe he is. Chat has been very laggy tonight too. That came up straight away. Might be an offensive word. It came up on my thing though, on my screen. Oh, maybe it's, what did Chegs say? It came up on the screen, the viewing screen, but not on my chat panel. It could be. I've honestly, I've got all like offense switched off everywhere. Like, was there a chat on that one? Did we have to go back and chat? What was that? What were we talking about there? No, we've checked it. Didn't we? Ian was the last one. Right, here we go, lads. I'm only on YouTube. Maybe just said an offensive word or something. I don't know. Fuck those. I'm saying plenty for us. Right. Here we go. Here's Doris. This really, really grabbed my attention. Right, it really did. So I wasn't bothered about the text. I didn't give a damn about that. But the text, right? When the dishwasher is a little outdated, but still in great running condition. So, yeah, playing into gender roles and all that. I'm not liberal. Right, but it's playing into gender role. I didn't give a fuck about that. I was looking at Jeezo. I would smash her, total smash her. Like, and she's in her 60s. She's got to be. Doris has got to be in her 60s, right? You see on your screen 20 seconds after I hit enter, Doris looks good, and like, oh man, she looks really good, really good. Like, and then like Dan sent us a picture, right, of these 3 grannies as well. I pick your granny. I was like, fucking hell, they're really hot. These grannies are mega hot. And then there's a lady on X that I'm pals with who chats on, called Charlie, and she tagged us into a Toya Wilcox video. Toya Wilcox is 67, and she looks amazing. I've really got it for for older ladies. But yes, Doris. Like, Doris looks absolutely fine. Like, proper fine, didn't she? Fuck me, Doris. And then you think, like, lasses, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to say now, right? So apologies if I say the stupid shit. Right, here's a disclaimer. Disclaimer now, right? I think this Captain loves grannies. I don't know. This maybe hopefully this stands in court if I get wrong. Disclaimer: whatever I'm going to say now is just stupid and my opinion and for a laugh. And prick quotes. Right? I don't know. If I can walk to the kitchen and make you a sandwich, then you didn't do your job, right, guys? I love it. I love it. Love it, Nicky. Love it, Nicky. Right, man. Nicky, I'm going to give you 5 points for that. Like it. So I do like grannies, though, cuz. It's like, I think a lot of lasses get like hung up on age and all that, and like, oh, they're losing the looks or whatever, right? But I didn't think that's right. I think you should be thinking like, be a hot granny, defo. And I'll tell you why as well. And this might just be a me thing. I might be getting into some of my kind of like perversions, maybe. Not too sure. But you know what sort of dear? Charles Leclerc. I see if it's still happening. Charles Leclerc was trending, right? On X. Let's just see if he's still doing it. And I was like, why the fuck's Charles Leclerc fucking trending? Right? 2 cents. I'll go on now so you can see what I'm doing. Not this window. Is it? Oh, I can see it. No. Can you see it? What's that? What can you see there? Oh, you can see the wrong one. Hang on. 2 cents. Turn it off. You can see how I've been searching for Toya Wilcox. Tell you what, I'll show you a Toya Wilcox video. Fucking, I'll show you a Toya Wilcox video. Charles Leclerc, right, was trending earlier on. And I was like, why? It's the Miami Grand Prix and all that, right? And it was because of his missus. They were all like, oh, his missus is amazing. He should see it. Oh, you can't. 2 cents. Can I pull it over? 2 cents. Fuck, I'm doing this shit live. Jimmy. Oh, no, it's not right. Oh, shit, I can't do it. I can't do it on this window. Fuck. Can you see what she looks like, ish? Right? You can kind of see what she looks like, right? So anyway, is there another one? Where she's on the left, maybe. Oh, hang on, here we go. Oh, you can't. Can you see her? Oh, this is Charles. Oh, you can't see her. Right, this is Charles Leclerc's missus, right? You can't really see her. Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do that thing that I wanted to do, unless I do it on this one. Maybe I do it on this. Sorry, guys. This is not as slick as I'd want it to be. Maybe this might work better though, right? Charles Leclerc. Oh, no. I don't want that. I want Charles Leclerc. Oh, here we go, right? So that, there you go, right? Charles Leclerc's missus. Right? That's his fiancée. And like, the video is like, the reason why it's trending is because everybody's saying, like, oh, Charles Leclerc's missus, like, oh, she's lovely. Right? Like, oh, even if he loses, he wins because his missus is lovely. And I genuinely thought, I'd like to see a mum. And probably I'd like to see what a nana looks like. I thought I'd definitely be more interested in her gran. Where's Charles Leclerc's missus's gran? Because like that's what I meant to. I don't know. Is that an age thing? Do you think? Do you think that's because I'm getting older? I just appreciating some older ladies. Doris though, fuck me, Doris. Jesus Christ, Doris is lovely. Digging it. Right then, that was that one. Then CTD, I think CTD's gone, right? He's a busy guy and it's like during the day for him. He posted this. This was on telly. Right, so Star Trek. We're at that age now. And do you know what though, mate? And I'm happy. I am happy for it. Like, that is a really good reason, right? To you like your uncle. You'd like your uncle. That's a really good reason to get older, innit? You appreciate the stretch marks and jiggles. Appreciate all. Nicky, appreciate all that. Real women, right? Proper appreciate it. So this lady here, right, is off of Star Trek. This is season 6, episode 3 of Star Trek, right? I don't know. I'm not a Star Trek fan. This aired on TV. Like, she wore that on the TV channel. Like, I did a video, right? I was going to play it out as the breaks, but for some reason I've just pressed on and not had a break. About TV being dead. Now, I reckon you can make TV great again. Boobs, exactly, boobs. I reckon you can make TV great again, right? By doing shows like that. Do shows where you've got ladies like that again. Like, my God, the people would flock in for that. Like, you would absolutely flock in for it. That would be amazing. I cannot believe they put that on TV. Looks down at my chest. Well, I feel inadequate. It's not about inadequate, Nikki, right? Because make tits great again. It's no. There's no inadequate. You know what? As well, I'm going to put this out there, right? Because this is definitely not a this is not a thing about inadequacy. Because the fellas will all say this, right? This is the one thing. I mean, I don't know what ladies' view is on like dick size. We've got Richie here. Richie's got a massive dick, by the way. But men, I posted a little AI Star Trek video tonight on X. Oh, did you? Sydney Sweeney's latest outfit, sexy as. Instead, they keep churning out Mrs. Brown Boy shit. Imagine that. Do you know what you got to do with that, didn't you? Instead, right? Instead of getting that, you could have this. Right? That's what you could be watching that at 6 p.m. Right? But instead, you get Mrs. Brown's Boys. Welcome to fucking progress, y'all. Right? Progress. Marina Curtis. Check out Newell Derp's Star Trek EI vids. Right, okay. Boobs don't have to be big. Exactly! Right? This is what I'm going to say, right? So, I don't know what ladies' views are on dicks being big, right? If we've got Richie, right? Richie's our big dick round here. But men don't care about the size of boobs. Honest to God. They're all perfect. Every single one of them is perfect. Like, men really do not care. The big ones obviously grab your eyeballs. But we just love all of them. Every single one. Just putting that out there, right? And then there's this, and now I'm not too sure. I've got another video. I've got another one of these to put on, right? I'm not too sure how. Like, I got some backlash. Actually, Kaz, you give me some backlash on this, and so did Becky. Little tits rock, of course they do. They're amazing. Oh man, they're amazing. Like on a little frame. Oh jeez, perfect. This lady looks like that, and then she looks like that after makeup. Marina Curtis was definitely the most fuckable STNG character. Flatline, putting that right out there. So that to that, and I was like, oh, that's like proper catfish and that. Kaz, you said no, that's just like what ladies look like. Right, I'm putting you on the spot there, Kaz. You reckon that's totally normal? That to that. There's another video I've got as well about it. And I think that's wild, right? I was only coming in for one. This is the last of the home brew. Between makeup and filters, perception truly is really no. There's no reality. Fuck. It's wild, right? Because I will go on a little bit of a rant here. Because it's a rant, not a rant, right? That's how we roll. I think lasses like this, right? But not like this. Lasses like that see themselves as being like a 10 out of 10, and they'll treat men appallingly because they believe that they should have all the attention because they're really mega super hot. But the reality is they're wearing a mask because that's what she is, right? And I ain't saying she's ugly or no, yeah, but I'm saying that you ain't a 10 out of 10, right? So treat men accordingly. Do you know what I mean? That's my thing, right? Because they're ugly and they stink. Why do women wear makeup and perfume? Because they're ugly and they stink. Narcissist gone a narcissist, mate. I don't do makeup because I perfect being just... Oh, well done. Do you know what? This is the thing is, right? And I said this... I chipped in on one of these. I thought it was going to get cancelled. Not cancelled. You can't cancel me because I didn't give a fuck anybody follows us. So how can you cancel somebody who doesn't give a fuck and it didn't get anybody follows? Look. I wake up like this, right? I wake up and I go like this. I go... And that's it. Right, look. Fuck, that's it. This is what you're getting. That is what you get. That's my grooming. That is my daily routine. Wake up and do that. Like, so I'm not bagging on ladies and makeup and that. All I'm saying is that if you're kicking around as a 10, then remember that you're not. And if I go on to here, did I post I've posted a video on this. Oh, there's them there. Whoa, 375 views. Well done to me. Ian's belt. I posted the video. Yeah. Oh, see, here we go. So, hang on. Wait. Right, see if I can. How do I get this big? I just missed that one CTD. Sorry, mate. I came up my butt. I missed it. If I do this, it's going to go big screen, is it? Oh, I don't want a big screen. I'll leave this on. So this is now 70. Might not rock that dress. I'll leave this on big screen for a second, right? Here we go. Just watch this.
Over your head, got a snapback. Uploaded a pic, double tap that. And your flow so old, granddad. It's just banter. I'm way too much like a black cap. Why you stop chatting in the club for? Just dance, man. Like yo fam alam, yo fam alam. Ain't no girl better than. I'm on the roads, caravan. Let me do this fast, Ramadan. Cause it's going down, avalanche. I'ma keep it short, paragraph. Queen Lisha, my reign, and a rap. Take you off Israel, Nazareth. Oh Jesus, oh Lord, oh Jesus. A couple of snaky friends, just Adam and Eve lost. And there's no debate on who's better. Come on. I'll turn a man to a girl like Bruce Jenner. Shout down the dance like. Me rub down the dance like.
I mean, I don't know the music. It's a bit like that fella UK music, innit? He's a bit into this, and kids. Look at that though. From there, that's how it started. How's it going? Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not like. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying like fucking makeup's bad, right? I'm not saying like I ain't saying makeup's bad, ladies. I'm just saying it's wild that some ladies put out have this perception of how like whatever they are based upon the final product, which is not who they actually are. Now I bet, right, if they didn't put on as much makeup and the skin could breathe, they got some light on the skin. That's not my kind of. I know it's not me. I was being a dick. Sorry, man. I bet they look better. And I'm not bagging on them. Fucking hell, do you know what I mean? Like, but I tell you what, them two there. Do you know who I'd rather bang? Doris. I'd rather be smashing Doris. FYI. Right, that was Top Birds. That is definitely something, mate. If I had more followers, I would get in trouble for that section. I do recognise that, right? That's almost Coyote Ugly, right? I do recognise that some of this stuff I can only do with a small audience. So please don't tell on us, right? Because I'm doing it. I'm just doing it for fun, but I'm also doing it not because of misogyny, right? Because this is what I worry about. Like, oh, misogynist. No. I'm the opposite. Oh, there's comments. There's comments on that one. Here we go. Right, so fucking hell, 8 comments. Is that right? Holy shit! Check this out. Oh man, I keep forgetting the comments. There's comments. Here we go. Yes. Some guest said, my maternal grandmother is Norfolk. Was called Doris. Nice enough, but lousy blowjobs, even with her teeth out. What the fuck? My maternal grandmother in Norfolk was called Doris. When you get larger, you better not change content, buddy. And fucking dude, I'll really like toe the line, mate. I'll start to like NordVPN adverts, mate, and like, do you know what I mean? Dean, fucking hell, that's wild. There's that fella. There's nothing wrong with Doris. I'd be all over that without Mark's getting 5. Doris is fucking class. Ian, I defo would. Always had a thing for older birds. Still some good vintages out there. I'm looking for something like the lady in the photo on a dating site. 60 years old and loved to what? Oh, loved to be licked. Loved to be licked. Jeez, oh, she's hot, isn't she though? She's hot. That's what I'm saying. Like, old ladies are hot. Like, fucking hell, man. Oh, she's here again. I think she's hot. I think she's hot. Yeah, well done. Well done, Ian. Well done, man. Mark's got 5 points. So Mark's on 15. Ian's on 30. Nikki's on 10. I don't know why I give you 10, Nikki. I'll give you 10. And who's Mom? Who the fuck's Mom? Oh, Richie. Not Mom. Richie. Richie's on 5. Well done. Remind me on about that, right? So, guys, remember this, right? Every day I'm going to be putting on shite. I'm going to be putting on fat posts. That's what it is, fat posts, right? A lot of these don't chegs. Nah. No, there are hot 60-year-old single ladies in my area, right? Kaz, you got points. Did you see it? How did you get points, Kaz? What did you do? What did you do, Kaz? For points? My sarcasm got some points today. Well done. I don't know what Kaz done for points. Congrats on 400 viewers checking out your stream today, friend. Nice one. Thank you, dude. That'll be. Have you reposted that or something, though? Have you, though? That'll be because CTD. You've probably mate, dude. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much, dude. Love you. I bet you've reposted that. So that was Top Birds. Right then, so what we got left? Right, I should have 100 points for being me. Chegs, what's Chegs? Actually, no, Chegs. Right, Chegs has done some. Chegs has bagged on your boy. Men said this week. Right, he's been calling me hair gay. And he's been doing it with AI. Have you seen Chegs has been doing AI gay messages about us? Have you seen that? I've reposted them, I think. I'll see if I can find some. He's been doing it. He's been fucking bagging on your boy. This last year is right. Only for a little bit. Right, I'm here. Oh, you're here because of CTD, Nikki. Oh, that's fucking better because. Do you know what it is? Views are one thing, right? Views are cool, right? But engagement is what I want. I want him like this is gonna sound like let me be a prick. Sad. This is gonna sound sad, right? I just want to. I want to have a laugh, right? And I have views, and there's been things I've done where I've had like many views. Boss T's not here, right? Kaz is, but I'll do it. There was this one time in band camp, I got 24 million views one weekend. It was fucking mental, but it didn't mean nothing. Like what means something is engagement and laughs. It's about people chatting and engaging. That's what I'm after. I'm just after that. I'm after laughs, right? Laughs, not the views. The views look great, but they don't impact us. It's just a number. It's you guys talking to me. That's what I really, really love, and that's why when I'm doing these videos or these shorts, and some of them are getting like good views actually, right? And then like a comment or two, it's like, it's good, but like it's this real time laughing and chatting, which is the best. That's why Jeezo Friday is the thing. That's why I need to invest in here. And like I say, honestly, once I reshuffle this around and a better background and get somebody else in as well, it's going to be really cool, man. It's honestly, it's going to be special. It's really going to be special. This, right though, keep doing what CTD always says. Tinkering, having fun. Let's talk. But you know what? To be fair, right? I had a wobble on Thursday because every now and again, mate, what I've just said there's true, but then every now and again I'll have a wobble. I'm anybody's fucking watching me shit. Fuck you. I'm off X, and I'll cancel X, and I'll be back, and I'll come back after 2 days. But I did come to the conclusion that actually, right, it doesn't, as long as you can just have fun, then and do your best. Right, and if you're doing like a stream or video, just make the best you can and have fun with it. Then nothing else matters. And if you do that because you're authentic and because like people get that, it is the thing. It creates the thing. It starts to grow. And to be fair to CTD, right, what a great fella he is, right? Because he sent us like DMs, sent, "Hey mate, like, do this. I just be you, do you, have fun. Didn't worry about it. I didn't take it so seriously." I'm paraphrasing, but when people reach out to us like that, it means a lot. Actually, do you know what I mean? Because like I do really invest in Men Said, because I feel as if you know what, this is like a fucking great thing. It's just fun, and like it should be big, and like loads of people should chip in. I do feel like that. And never try too hard. Exactly, flatline. Right? It's not. My goal now is to do Jeezo It's Friday, to do me Yompman, because I love that. Right, that's just if nobody watches, that doesn't matter, because I love doing it. Right, and then I'll do bits and bobs, shorts, and just like keep active during the week, and I'll do the best I can, and hopefully people come along and engage and have fun. That is the goal. Doesn't matter. Numbers, money, doesn't matter. This costs, doesn't matter. Right? He's a good guy, right? That's good advice from CT. Since I've started being honest, my life's taken off. Exactly, man. I've got this though to show you before we move off of the birds, top birds. I don't know why, but when I first saw this picture, I thought her tits were on her back. Now, I just initial view in and out. I don't know why. I don't think anybody else did. But I looked at it, I thought, fucking hell. But I don't understand what's going on. It's the way she's posing. It just feels as if her tits are on her back. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you get that. I am going to have a break. There's only 20 minutes left. I am going to have the break because I've run out of drinks. Is there anything I'll put on for the break? I don't think I can last. That's 1 minute 10. I'm just going to scan through. I've got some men's advice to do, right? Love the tankard. It was like 10 quid off of Temu. I'm trying to see if I've done like a 2-minute video somewhere. Oh, butt babies. I'm talking about butt babies. Have I done a 2-minute video? 11 seconds. That's not good. I've done a shit job here, right? Of like Right, I'm gonna try this. I am gonna try this. This is the death of TV. I didn't talk about this, right? So I'm gonna try and do this as a I'm gonna try and do this as a break. I can't believe I've ran 1 hour and 40 minutes without having a break. So none of you bastards watch this, right? But that's fine. It's okay, right? If it was good and I've done a good job, you'd see it, right? But I do think this is real. So I'm gonna put this on, right, for about 3 minutes. I'll be back, and we'll finish off the last section of Jeezo It's Friday. And I've got loads more to do actually. I've got we've got men's advice. Right? We've got men's advice to do, right? And then I've got a new thing I'm going to do for next week, which is really good. And I'd love your help on it, actually. So, here we go. Rest in peace, TV. Howdy. Welcome to Men Said and the Men Said Show. Right? This one is about the death of TV. So, I think it's on its way out, right? And that's because there's a couple of factors. TV has become like really squeezed when it comes to its audience. I've done some kind of research on Grok to see what, and I'll stick up the thing here. The share of people's eyeballs that TV has is declined over the last 20 years, which you can imagine, right? Over the last 20 years, we've got social media, you've got streaming services, you've got all that kind of good stuff. So there's plenty of people competing for your eyeballs. So there is this gradual, just year-on-year decline of people watching normal, regular terrestrial TV, BBC, ITV and Channel 4. But now it's starting to get really squeezed because the older you are, the more likely you are to watch terrestrial TV. And those buds, those guys are dying off. Every year we're losing them. They're dying and dying and dying. But they're not being replaced with a new generation because the new generation are not watching TV. They're watching YouTube and TikTok and Netflix. I've done a poll on my channel, and on that poll I asked a question of your kids and grandkids, like how many of the under 16s watch TV, and 8% was like yeah, watch, and the other 92%, if my maths is right, was no, they don't. And then I've seen some stats off Grok pulled them together, and there's this massive squeeze. So you're losing old folk as they die, and you're not replacing them with new. You're competing against loads of different platforms like Netflix and Prime and Disney and all that, and YouTube. And then you've got like things that's happening at the minute with BBC, and like the scandals that are happening on BBC, and the fact that the mainstream media is ideologically captured for a particular like political slanting, so it doesn't appeal to a lot of people either. And it just feels as if the TV's dead. Like, how long can it last before it's totally squeezed out? Hello. Sorry, what do you think of that then? Around 600 BBC viewers die a year. This is my point, mate. This is my point. Sorry, I can't see anybody who has chatted on X while I've been away. I need to fix all that, right? I need to fix me chat. I need to do the bit with multi-chat, but see it in real time. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do it, but I'll invest in that technology, right? What we've got? Yeah, we've got 9 viewers. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. ITV is like, not ITV, sorry. Now, that's like a Geordie thing to say hello. I'm not a Geordie anymore, I'm Mackham, so why don't I say that? I hope you wash your hands. After a wee, nah, wee is like, is wee not a sterile? Flatliner is wee sterile. I think I could wash my hands with wee. I think that's totally fine. Nikki, I think it's cool. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Such things. Were you sterile? See, exactly. So it's fine. Totally, we're cool. We're cool. TV is, unless you've got an infection. I ain't got no infection. Ain't got no infection, fool. Consolidate your chats into one single manageable weekly payment. But this is the thing, you know, right? On I'm doing multi-stream. I'll see everything from everywhere, even like Rumble. If I was doing that, or in Kick. Ooh, I did wash my hands. Nikki. I did. I touched my balls and all probably a bit. So wash my hands. I generally did. Give them a rinse. At least a rinse. Right? A touch of soap, mummies. What was I saying? I had a wank. Nearly one, and now my dick smells like a fish finger. I had to wash them. Maybe my last piss. Right? I don't. Jeezo. Right. I don't know what I was talking about. No idea what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, TV. Aye. You've got TV's on a squeeze. The old people who watch TV are dying. The new people are coming through who don't watch TV. So it's just getting squeezed like that. Dying, not watching. And it'll get to a point where nobody gives a fuck about it. Now, I don't watch TV. And I'm a middle-aged man, right? I should really be like right in their zone. I don't watch it because it's shit and it's bullshit. I watch sports. I can't get away from it. I love sport. Can't get away from that. I like F1. I like MotoGP. I love boxing. I love UFC. I like a bit of football. Fuck, I can't get away from that. That's their last bastion, right? Defund the BBC. Totally agree. Lying twats. Right then. We've got one last thing to cover. And then we'll crown a champion. I have to head out. Thanks for the shits and giggles. I followed you. Nikki, thank you so much for being here, right? You did well. You got 10 points. You didn't win, right? But well done. You were in it, right? You were in it. You were the Jake Paul of the... if you get that reference, if you're in the beginning. If not, right, everyone else gets the reference, so they'll support you. You were the Jake Paul of tonight. You got 10 points. Ian pulling in 30 points. He's the Anthony Joshua, if you get the reference. But I'd love to see you again, Nikki, next week. And thank you, CTD, for introducing us to Nikki. Right then, so this is the big one, right? Men's Advice Corner. This is where we do good. That there, look, check that out. My good God. Let me just put that picture on there. That is ear eye. Fucking hell. The story was, so I go on Reddit, right? And on Reddit there's a men's advice. Oh, no, sorry. It's called Ask Men. On Reddit, there's a subreddit called Ask Men. And if you go on there, it's just people asking men. Oh, Andy's back! Mate, I'm sorry, I'm late. Gonna have to watch back there. Andy, Jeezo. Tell you what, though, Andy, I'm giving Andy 5 points because Andy's got Men Said in his title. Look, check that out. That's fucking great, isn't it? Andy, you've missed some great content actually tonight. It's been a great night. I've had some good fun, man. I've said some stupid shit, as you can imagine. But I'm not finished. I've still got 15 minutes of stupid shit to talk about, and this is probably one of the stupidest shit. A lady, right, on Ask Men, the subreddit, asked... Oh, cat spat as well. Kitty cat spat as well. We're getting back. We're getting back to full numbers. A lady asked on Ask Men. She said, "All right, is it awkward? Is it weird if I ask my man to come lingerie shopping with me? I want the lingerie to be like a surprise, but I want him to be there to be able to pick what he likes." So I mean, it's like, fucking hell, man. Like, first world problems, right? Not like last week's Ask Men, Men's Advice Corner, where the pregnant lady wanted to know what to do for a fella, and like we all unanimously, right, said blowjobs, right? We just like that. Men said, right, and that's the point, right? Men said, right. 4 billion of us said blowjobs. Just give blowjobs. This one's a bit more nuanced, I'd say. She said, is it good? Is it right? Is it whatever? Oh my God, I just wish all you worked in my work. Right, so I put in a prompt to see, right, give me a picture of a dark-haired lady. Bit of a thing for dark-haired lady, right? Like holding her arm out, like dragging you into a lingerie shop, right? And look at what I did. It just created this. This lady reminds me, right? Next answer to the nuanced question. Blozzers. Blozzers is regularly the answer, right? If you come at Men Said and you're looking for advice, one of our go-to answers is going to be Blozzers' mind, ladies. Right? What a picture that created, didn't it? She reminds me of do you know in Mad Men? Has anybody seen Mad Men? Which is about the 1970s like advertising world in America. And there's a Don Draper. Don Draper's like the guy, right? He's fucking cigar, like now then. That's Jimmy Savile, innit? Oh, whiskey and a cigar. Now then. I've got a really good idea. for a marketing campaign. Right, fucking hell. Right, Don Draper, right? He had a missus in fucking. I can't talk about Jimmy Savile. He had a missus, right? And she was really hot. And actually, she's also what you call them? Ryan Reynolds. Who's Ryan Reynolds? Superhero character called? Wearing red. I want to say Daredevil, but it's not Daredevil. Fucking hell, man. What? 5 points. Who can tell? The first person who can tell me the Ryan Reynolds Marvel superhero character wears red to hide. I can't remember what it's called. It's not called Daredevil. Why can't I think of the word? Who knows it? Deadpool. Mark gets 5 points. Deadpool, right? It's 30-20. Deadpool. She's also Deadpool's missus. She looks like that. She looks like it, didn't she? Anyway, she wanted some advice, right? Like, whatevs. Got 3 comments. Let's see let's see what men said about this. Right, Jegs has shifted on this one. So let me just see if I can get this bigger. He's behind you. Right, so Jegs said, I would prefer to be surprised. It's too embarrassing to be seen walking around a lingerie shop with an erection. Jegs gets 5. Jegs, that's your first points. And I'm going to take them off here for doing videos about me being gay all week. Because there's been quite a few. Boss T's chipped in. Kaz, Boss T's chipped in. Mind. Not weird in the slightest. I'd personally jump at the chance. Not that I'd want to change her, but a sexy outfit 100%. I'm a stockings and lingerie man. Preferably crotchless knickers. Plus you both get to agree, so it's a win-win of sin. Kaz, are you reading this? Here. If you're putting this out on a comment, remember, if you're putting this out on a comment, that this is important, right? This is probably quite important because Kaz is here and Boss T's here. Remember, if you're putting comments on my articles on mensaidinc.co.uk, remember that, right? Remember that, guys. I'm going to read them out. That's the point. This is men said. If the men said the thing, I'm going to read it out. If your missus is watching this, right, that's on you, man. I can't be responsible for fucking everything, right? My uncle gave me this. I'm going to put a real coal fire in. I'm getting rid of my TV when it's conks out. So you mark my dad phone. I think Kat's missing out on a few episodes here. Kat, I think you're way behind. I think you're way behind. I think Kat's like fucking... Kat's like 30 minutes behind. I think Kat's came back in, right? She'll catch up in like half an hour. Kat's left, came back in, and just picked up where we were. Right, so she's like it's 20 to 8. Right? So Kat's now probably talking at 20 to 8. And then she'll see like, why is nobody fucking answering? Why is nobody talking to us? That's what she'll see. Because she'll not realise that she's clicked back on at 20 to 8. And not now, it's just 5 to 9. Having a comment on this feature. You have, Ian. Don't worry, mate. You're getting 5 points, mate. You have on this one. Right, so that she takes me to find something that she knows will get to me. Shows that she wants to get to me. That's a buzz in itself. My favourites visually, I think, are called French knickers. Not as skimpy as some styles, but definitely get the thumbs up. And probably a few lingers as our fingers. A few fingers. And probably a few fingers, to be honest. I'm going to end up putting them all off anyway. I like my women naked. I think Ian was hard when he was writing that one. Ian, you were fucking getting hard with that one. Ian's like freaking talking one out after that. What I said was, do you know what? I'm not one for lingerie, right? Stockings, I'm not. Do you know what I'll be like? Wonder Woman's costume. So I would really appreciate you going to, if you had dark hair, like remember this last year, right? If you were dark hair like that, I would really appreciate you going to like a fancy dress place and picking up a Wonder Woman costume. Dun 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 dun. Wonder Woman. Not Linda Carter. I'm not, but more. Did you cover Doris? Oh, dude! Fucking did we cover Doris? My good God. Yes, Andy. We spent 13 minutes on Doris. You like to go back and watch that 13 minutes. Doris has been the big subject tonight, right? We've really definitely covered Doris. Doris has been covered, man. But I would, I said I would love to see. I would be into more Wonder Woman costume. That's what I'd be into. Dun, 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 dun. Wonder Woman. Knock at the door. Don't know why. There's a knock at the door. I don't know why, because I've got any cash. Oh, since I've got takeaway. So disappointed with modern Wonder Woman. Whole island full of hot women and no sex. Rewinding. You like going back, Andy, at the end. Do you know what? Like, this has been a good one. This has been a really good one. This is exactly how I want Jeezo's Friday to be. It should feel like a laugh. It should be daft, right? It should be focused and structured, which it is. But it should be a laugh and it should be daft. And it should feel like if you can't go out, then at least you can stay in. That's what I want this to be. Like, that's exactly how I want this to be. I'm definitely anchoring everything to this one now. On Sunday, I'm going to go out to, as I said, Hawthorne Dean, and I'm going to do a ruck, 15 kilo march around Hawthorne Dean. And what I'm going to try and do is, what I am going to do is, I'm going to keep out the new stuff, because I am really interested in the news. Like, whether it be like, I don't know, Keir Starmer tripped over today. Fucking, let's talk about that. Or BBC, or Epstein, that's doing one. What else? All that stuff, right? I'm not going to bother doing stuff about that. I'm going to do me shorts and me videos around like the fights and like movies and like sport and the lasses and like all the stuff, right? I'm gonna be content will be all about that. But on a Sunday morning when I go out for a march, I'll do What the Ruck. That 1 hour you'll see the beautiful countryside, which is the northeast. I'll do a different trail each week. I'll set down a time, right? You daft. Right, I'll set down a time. You'll see all that. You'll see beautiful countryside. I'll don't know what to be. I'll do my version of Country File, right? I'll do Country File. So on a Sunday night, you'll be able to watch it, right? It'll be a long form, half an hour to an hour, and that's where I'll put in all of my thoughts about what's going on in the world. I'll keep me shorts, the posts, me videos, and then Jeezo's Friday. About having a laugh, man. About having a laugh. And nothing up next week anyway, apart from that cunt Reeves. Alright, but that's gonna. Well, I'll talk about that next Sunday. Right, guys. I've had a blast. I hope you've had some fun tonight. I hope I've been able to give you a night out butt in. That's my goal. Is to make you feel as if you've been out. Because it's hard life, innit? And it can be lonely as well, actually. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be super lonely. Like, if you're, I'm in my mid-40s, right? Middle-aged. You lose contact with people and all that kind of stuff. And on a Friday night, you just want to have a bit of a laugh. And connect. And that's what this is about. Like I said, this is not about numbers, right? This isn't about the views. It's about the chats and the engagement. Like, and I want this to be, I take this where you take me. You chat me as much as you possibly can and we'll go wherever you want to go. I create a structure around the thing and we go wherever, right? Mark is saying, love the show called Chase. Thank you very much, mate. I really do like, you think I'm taking the piss. I really do like the Christmas dance tune you've done. So get that finalised and I'll do a video and we can have that in December. We'll do that in December, right? Her name was Gigi. She lived at Casa Cheddar. Oh! Mid-40s, life has not been kind. To me! Dude, I think I look great for mid-40s. I think I look fucking great for mid-40s. So, Ian, are you up for that? Are you up for Casa Cheddar? Everybody else, Andy as well, right? Casa Cheddar, there's a local brothel, right? Gotta go. Cheers, Flatline, for being here. Guys, on your way out as well, if you could do me a solid and just like this on your way out. Like the thumbs up thing on the way out, that'd be great. Casa Cerda is a local brothel to Ian, and we're trying to work out how we can do some journalism into understanding how it works. So we'll come back with that. Guys, I've had a blast. I've fucking had so much fun tonight. I hope you've had fun. Please, I hope you've had fun. If you have, then send us a DM, send us a WhatsApp, send us a whatever. Just let us know that it's fun, right? If you've got any feedback, if there's like something I've done that's shit, if you think I can do something better, then please let me know, because that's what it's about, right? And I'll try to work it out, right? I think Kat is like fucking still like 30 minutes. I think Kat's like an hour behind, right? Kat's answering shit an hour ago. So I'll be gone, mate, and Kat will still be fucking doing this. You will get the jail and my job, Jazz. Oh man, Kat's fucking an hour ago. That's wild. Kat, I love you. I love you. Bless you. You've clicked on it, right? And you've just picked back up where you were. But we are 1 hour in the future now, right? So anyway, love you. I'll send you a DM to explain. Guys, we're gonna go out with Lovecast. We're gonna go out with my new tune, which Dan, who can't get here because he works on a Friday night, Dan, the man, has done my tune. It's fucking amazing. I absolutely love it. I've got it down as the Men Said trailer. It's the trailer on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. I genuinely, really, really love you. Sorry, just I don't know if we should talk about it now or then. I love you all. I'll see you next Friday. But if you're there on Sunday, right, I'm going to do What the Ruck. It'll be a premiere. So I'll go out in the morning and film it. I'll edit it and I'll post it about 8 o'clock on Sunday night. It'll be a premiere, so we can chat through it as well. There's no sorries, Kat. If you're watching now, Kat, not a sorry. Don't be ever be sorry, Kat. Ever. We're a team, right? We are all a team, right? There's no sorries. You should never ever feel sorry. You didn't do nothing wrong, ever. Right? Here we go. This is Men Said trailer. Well, this is the new outro I'm going to do. Love yous all. See you next Friday. Or see you Sunday if you want to do What the Ruck. But if not, see you next Friday. Love yous. Peace.
They try to split us with a silver tongue, offer gold for the names we won't unsung. But we don't talk when the street lights fade. We just stand where the oath was made. Man said, what stays is steel. We break but never kneel. You can burn the map, you can curse the name, but this chain don't rust in the pouring rain.